Imagine a single decision made in a quiet boardroom ripple outward to dictate whether you buy a house, start a business, or lose your job. This is the science of monetary transmission, the hidden mechanism through which a central bank's interest rate adjustments reshape the entire economy. Understanding this process is essential for decoding why prices rise and how recessions are fought. When a central bank raises rates, it's not just tweaking a dial, it's tightening the leash on the cost of borrowing. Banks respond by increasing interest on loans, which discourages companies from expanding and families from taking out mortgages. This intentional slowdown cools consumer demand, putting downward pressure on inflation. But there's a surprising reality here. This process doesn't happen instantly. It often takes 18 months for these interest rate changes to fully pulse through the system, creating a long and variable lag that makes central banking a game of steering a massive ship with a delayed rudder. Beyond just borrowing, there's the wealth effect. Lower interest rates usually boost stock and housing prices, making people feel wealthier and encouraging more spending. Conversely, high rates can deflate these asset bubbles, causing a psychological retreat from the market. It's a delicate dance between psychological perception and mathematical reality. But what happens if banks refuse to pass these rate changes on to you? That brings us to the bank lending channel, where the health of financial institutions acts as a filter. If banks are worried about their own balance sheets, they may stop lending entirely, effectively breaking the transmission mechanism. This is why economists look closely at bank reserves if the money doesn't flow through the veins of the financial sector. The central bank's pulse goes unheard. Even more intriguing, in some modern economies, we're seeing the rise of digital friction, where fintech platforms influence rates independently of traditional policy. Monetary transmission is ultimately a chain reaction. It moves from central bank policy to market rates, then to consumer behavior, and finally to the broader economy. It's the invisible force balancing inflation against growth. If you found this breakdown of financial mechanics helpful, please hit the button and subscribe for more deep dives into how our world really functions.